Hello Year 6 students. This is your personal checklist that will outline what your design brief is all about. It's called Green Building for Cairns. This video will be made available to you 24/7 as of now. For your excursion, we're going to the Cairns Esplanade. Take as many photographs and write notes about this place. This can include the choice of materials that are used to construct their buildings, functionality of the buildings, and the use of green spaces such as gardens to beautify and cool the Cairns Esplanade, because this will definitely help you understand what you have learned and what you will need to apply into your group project. Your group project is based on diagrams in documents in the Sustainable Tropical Building Design and Cool Homes by the Cairns Regional Council that we have studied last lesson. You will work in groups of 4 during the excursion, where you and your group members will come up with a design idea for a brand new classroom for our school. There are 4 steps that you will need to project manage to ensure the completion of this project. Step 1. You need to make a schedule to outline the steps and tasks, organize time, and identify the equipment needed to complete this project. Step 2. You need to make preparations. This involves planning and making decisions. Your group has to identify your client. This includes you, the teachers and the principal of your school, the students of your school and their parents, the Cairns Regional Council, and the future users of this classroom. What your client needs. We need to design an energy efficient and eco-friendly classroom for our school. This is to help our school reduce our carbon footprint for Cairns by addressing all or either of the following: energy consumption, water usage, and minimizing the amount of waste created. You and your group will need to present your classroom design as a multimodal presentation to the school and the Cairns Regional Council that includes the photographs that you have taken of the Cairns Esplanade, research that you have conducted, the sourcing and management of materials needed for this new classroom, and a blueprint of the size and dimensions of your new classroom design. You will need to conduct research. This is to ensure that you have created an original idea and to also find out what other designs there are. You will need to make a judgment on your project's success. Questions may include: does your design suit the climate conditions of Cairns, and does it support green building? How sustainable is your design or the choice of materials that you have selected? Is your new classroom design functional? Has it integrated recycling, reusing and reducing waste during the deconstruction of the former school classroom, as well as the construction of your new one? Are most of your resources locally sourced? Does your classroom have either of the following: solar panels to use solar energy, a water tank for rainwater, or a garden to keep the new classroom cool? Have you embraced the idea of passive design? Why or why not? Step 3. You need to allocate resources. What are the roles of your group members in your team? What skills do they each have? Do you have a backup plan just in case one of your group members is sick, or if your original plan does not work out? Step 4. You need to develop a risk management plan. You will need to identify impacts, potential consequences, and risks when producing your product and how to avoid them. You may consider the following. These are potential consequences that you may include in your risk management plan: the excess dust that is produced and the rubble that could be tripped over when demolishing the old school classroom, the removal of trees and tree roots. Could this potentially result in an uneven surface where people can fall down or trip over? Do you need to wear any safety wear during the construction of your classroom? Do you need to consider whether the construction of this new classroom will affect other students, teachers, the local neighbourhood around the school, or wildlife at the school? Don't forget to look back at the TED lesson, where there might be some great ideas there you could use. Let's get designing, Green Building Project Managers. I can't wait to see all of your classroom designs. How exciting!
Created using Powtoon.